Welcome back. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Today we will be cutting out all the new Starboard for the console of the center console so that we can figure out what positions we're going to put all of the MFD, the radio, and the new switch panel that was ordered. As I said in the intro, we're going to get all of the Starboard recut. In the last video you saw me, I pulled all of the Starboard pieces that are kind of like a veneer from all the previous holes that were cut in the center console. So I pulled all those out. They're traced on here already. I did that the other night. We'll use the same screw holes to insert into the dash again. These are all the new things that I've purchased. First off, this is the Marantz HDS that was in it before that I put in last summer. It's an HDS 7. Got it from my friend. So then the VHF unit I'm going to reuse, except it's going to be flush mount. Haven't decided where all these things are going to go yet. I'm also replacing the Blue Sea Systems 6 switch panel to an 8 switch panel circuit breaker. I'm going to put in a Blue Sea System ST blade fuse block, 12 circuit with cover, negative bus. I need a new ground bar, so I'll run 8 gauge to this and an 8 gauge ground, so I can fuse everything. That's not going to be switched. And let's see, the other thing that came in the other day was the LED stern lights. These are from Cisno, ordered on Amazon. I'll put links in the description to everything below here. This is a 2.2 watt LED stern light to replace all of the previous Perco stern lights that I had. And then I'm going to put in a horn, just a side mount on the side of the center console. It's a Marinco 160B compact electric 12 volt horn. And also the Skar audio system SK 65M 4 ohm speakers. These are 6.5 inch speakers that will replace the front and rear speakers that were removed last time. Fusion compact marine entertainment system MSRA 55. Been happy with all the other Fusion stuff I bought, so I went with this. I will power the speakers off of this instead of an amp, see how it sounds. If it's not loud enough at some point, maybe I will upgrade the amp. I will remount the old compass, and that will probably go back in the same hole. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. I have one more piece to measure out and cut, so that will be next. All right, so the plan is here to fill this gap with a piece of Starboard and potentially move the switch panel here. I think that would probably look the best versus that way not everything will be so crowded up here, and I can do things later up here if I decide to change some things out. 14 at the top, 14 3/4 at the bottom. 8 inches. All right, get this done. All right, so as you can see, I got all of my pieces set up. Switch panel is probably going to go in here. MFD, VHF, and stereo will probably go in this piece, and however I decide to arrange them. But I'm going to get these cut out. So I'm using 1/4 inch Starboard. That's what was on there. It seemed to be holding up okay. Kind of wish I would have gone with 3/8, but it is what it is. This stuff's expensive. Contemplating whether I use the jigsaw to cut all these or if I use circular saw to get all my straight edges. Probably look better with the circular saw. Kind of skimmed it there. All right, we'll see if this piece fits. Man, it's almost like I measured it right. I'm happy with that. That shall work. One down, 3 to go. So I apologize, I thought I was recording these cutouts. Kind of glad I didn't because I goofed on this one, but yeah, I tried to take the saw straight down to cut this piece out of the main piece and cut a couple edges here. So I'll sand those out and it'll look just fine. And then all these edges are going to be routed tonight, so it'll be all right. And I got the other piece done as well. So these are all the replacement pieces. Well, we'll try to figure out where I'm going to put everything and repair that deck hole. There's always a snag point whenever we're getting in the boat. Worry somebody's gonna rip their swimsuit, i.e. me. And I don't use it anymore. Just like that, we got it out. I'll likely reuse these speakers on the golf cart because these ones sounded pretty good. The fronts are terrible. Well, that'll be fun to find. No wire, nothing. That's why it doesn't work. So, those were just covering up holes, but I'll get down into the belly of the beast and find them. So these holes are supposedly 6.5-inch speakers. However, these look slightly bigger here, so let's see. Oh yeah, substantially bigger. So I'm gonna try to bring them down so I don't have to cut as much. I'll hold my finger right here at the top so that kind of get the middle. That should do to cut those out. And cut this one out. And same thing for up here. New blade, here we go. Should have done that a while ago. Since I'm filling fiberglass anyway, I'm gonna pull all these out. There's only a handful of them on the boat, and prevent kids from stubbing their toes. Probably gonna remove this knee basher as well, but I gotta get the right screwdriver to do that. It's a square head. Okay, you got first look, see if they fit. Hopefully that hole's big enough. Oh yeah, perfect. Except I got a little screw hole there that I'll have to fill, but looks to be pretty good. I think those will look nice. The test of the fronts. Oh yeah, perfect. Those will look and sound incredible. Hopefully they will sound incredible.